Hello, my name's Sharon Wolf and today I'm going to show you how to make some butterflies. I like to add them to various projects, maybe a birdhouse or perhaps a kettle or teapot. And they're easy to make and I can make them in any colour I want to. I'll just pop these to one side and show you how I make them. Firstly, I've got this, it's actually a flower punch. And I bought it because I thought I'd make flowers I could attach to things, and here's one that I made. I've attached one of those to a bottle I decorated, and it's very hard to use in fact, so normally I have to wait until my husband's in the doghouse for some reason and get him to cut them out of the card for me. Here's one before I've started, so it's got 3 parts to it. I've just snipped one part out to make a butterfly shape. It's very easy to do, and I'm using Americana paints and glazing medium. I've got light, medium, dark. You can do them in any colour you want to, whatever you're working on, whatever your project is. I generally have a few done so that I can apply them to a particular design. So I start off by taking a cotton bud and I put some glazing medium onto that. I'm tapping into my darkest colour first and tapping towards the centre, and as I come out I'm gradually going to get lighter and lighter, so I'm picking up a little bit of the lighter value, and where those 2 colours meet I'm going to really blend them well. So straddling the 2 colours, and as the paint goes out towards the edge I'll let it go lighter and lighter. Now I'm adding a little bit of white in. I want the outer edge to look really quite pale, but have some of the colour going in there as well. I don't want it to be pure white. Okay. And as you paint on card, it gets stronger. I'll do the other side now. The card actually gets stronger because of the acrylic paint, and I like to varnish mine as well, but I don't like them to look shiny because they look a bit plasticky, and they're not. I want them to look as though I've made them, sort of. Going lighter with the colour. Tap, 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 tap. They bounce a little bit. Adding white to the outside edge. I like this colour best. Now, if you overblend or you don't like what you've done, it's very easy. You just go back in with the colours again and redo it. So here's the start of my butterfly. Dry that off a little bit. I haven't learned how to edit my videos yet, so I can't pause it to dry it with a hairdryer, but otherwise I would normally. So while that is sort of drying a little bit, I'm going to pick up some of my darkest colour on the brush, and holding the brush straight up like that, I'm working on the edge, just trying to hold it in the best position for the camera, and I'm just going to gradually sort of flick some of the paint over the edge like that. Still a little bit wet, but it does dry very quickly. Okay, look, his kitchen roll, so I can put that down and you can see it better. There we are. Here's one I started earlier. I used a bit of red and pink and white with that one, and then I flicked the red up the edges as well, just like I showed you. So I'll continue with this one now. I like dots a lot, decorative dots. So I'll take the small end of a stylus and I should have got this ready earlier. And I'm going to do a large dot and then ever decreasing dots either side of that, just purely for decorative purposes. How pretty is that? You can put dots all the way around if you want to, your choice. Okay, I'll leave that one to one side for a moment. I have another one here that's a stage further. This time it's in green and the dots have had a chance to dry, and I've got a diamond in the middle. Obviously it's real. I'm going to take the handle of a brush and gently curve it round a little bit just to shape it. So I'm kind of rolling it to give it a little bit of shape. Okay, and I always attach my diamonds to my butterflies or whatever I'm attaching them to with tweezers. I find it's easier, they don't tend to ping off and fly around the room. Okay, so there we have the butterfly shape. Now we need some stamens for the butterfly, and I like to use kind of, well, they're not called stamens really, they are flower stamens, but antennae, that was the word I wanted. So I've got these little stamens that are really for flower making, crafting. So I'm just going to cut them a little bit shorter because I don't want them too long. And on the back of my butterfly, which looks a bit messy at the moment, I usually paint both sides. And I'm taking a little bit of my favourite glue for this purpose, which is pin flare glue. It has a little bit of dimension. And I'm going to just stick them in there. Now this does take a little bit of a time to dry, and I hate getting it on my fingers. It's really sticky and horrible and takes ages to clean off. But there you can see my butterfly is now almost ready to go. I would varnish it with matte varnish because I don't like them to look shiny, and also add a glitter, whichever glitter you like. One of my favourite ones is opal dust because it has different sizes of glitter in it and it's just beautiful. But any glitter you have really will work. Thank you for watching. Bye!